So, guys, there's this whole talk about bonnets and how bonnets are being banned at, I think, Tuskegee and HBCU. Bonnets, slippers, a lot of the stuff that I do for my character. I'm filming, remember? I'm filming, people forget that. I would never be caught with a bonnet on for any reason. This is how you know when, I'm in character. You created a character. And she didn't get her real glow up, but she's really entertaining and very creative. So she likes head wraps and stuff, sort of Parisian chic. And you're not just any old kind of way with a bonnet. You add a baseball cap. You see references to my look. And you see like an ode to it on runways. Kids, who are trendier sort of pick up on some of the things that you do. Everybody's wrapping their hair now because of it. It's a big trend, scarves and all that. Well, that's because I'm an iconic style girl, right? You have in windows all up and down Michigan Avenue, the hoodie. I used to wear a hood over my baseball cap like last year. I have pictures like that. That made its way into runway shows. Designers take inspiration from what we do. What you call ghetto, I made a look. And so some others too. I wear a blanket. Kids wear blankets to the movies all the time, draping the blanket over them. I have this blanket that I wear. This isn't it. I took it off today. So, it's a character. In my real life, would I walk around with a bonnet? No. You will see the difference. And that's why I wanted to show you, to differentiate between Kelly and the character, so you would see the differences in terms of style and point of view and perspective. So that's one of the reasons I do things this way, because you have to know she's an actress. She's an actress. When you are doing your job as an actor, you have to be different than your actual self, or people can't tell the difference. And then they want to judge you based on what you do in character. Will I ever rock this look? Never again. Never again. But it's unique to the character, and it also covers the fact that the situation in Chicago doesn't allow for you to go get your hair done. You don't trust the place, bad water, having your hair fall out, all that. Somebody doesn't want you to be able to do that right now. They want to keep you in this Muslim-like process where you keep your hair covered. People forget that too. It's not about having pride in your... That's how Monique talking about, since when did we not have pride in ourselves? Some people are Muslim. You have to understand that, and always keep their hair wrapped in some capacity, whether it's a burqa, whether it's a head wrap, it could be a bonnet. Muslim sisters don't show their hair. That doesn't mean they don't take pride in themselves. My hair is combed every day. I do videos showing you my hair. I just don't wear it for the masses. They were trying to burn it out of my head at one point, so I had to cover it. That's also something you should know, working in Chicago with a bunch of hate where they attack women's hair. Some white side doesn't like, some people on the white side, they don't like, let's be grammatically correct, they do not like the fact that they can destroy your appearance. They usually destroy the appearance of people who are out of line with their philosophies in Chicago. And so they can't, because I'm covered by black kings and such, and Muslims and such, who protect me, because they know these people would just tatter your appearance just for fun, if they could. Angry that you won't play black for them, knowing what that means as a skinner. So it's like they want to see you either dead or totally like discombobulated, looking nothing like your previous or prior self. So you have to do it this way. I've been smart enough to make a look, though, for myself. I'm not unkept. My hair is combed daily. It's not like I'm in a bonnet with pajamas on. I wear clothes. I do make it a style thing, though. Like, I love my rings, I love my jewelry, and I love my slippers. I do. So I have to walk a lot, so I make a look. Who says you don't take pride in yourself when you're creative? I'm a creative. This would fly in New York or Paris. Yeah, no one would look twice and say anything. I don't rock a bonnet like a girl who has a bonnet on who doesn't care. She doesn't have on any makeup. She doesn't make a look. This is a look. You don't have to like it, but I'm a fashion girl. This will fly in New York easily. You're not like a person in the airport with these on without a look. You see, there's a look. People copy me all the time. So yeah, I don't just rock a bonnet. I have to have a hat with my bonnet. I'm covering my hair like a Muslim covers her hair. And I have some Muslim vessels looking after me. Like some entertainment Muslim vessels. People who grew up Muslim, they don't necessarily practice the Quran totally. They take a little from here, from there, but they cover me. They're still American. They take a little from Christianity, from the Quran, from a Muslim life, from, the nation. They take a lot of things from different places, and they created their own religion, and they cover you. I'm covered by some of those. So yeah, you look good. You look good. I think so. I mean, it's a look, right? So fashion and style, it just depends on where you're coming from. You can take inspiration from, say, looking like you're going through the airport, or take inspiration from being cash or from loungewear and make a look. I'm also a future designer. I'm an actor, but I have this style, fashion icon status. If you look at me, you can see that. It's not like unkept. No, you work with what you have right now. And you have to work your hair being covered into your look so that you can continue filming outdoors. That's what we're doing. We're filming outdoors and keeping hair covered on purpose. And I show you my hair, and it looks gorgeous. You see it in my videos. We just don't rock it outside, so they can't burn it out of your head. And that's why they're frustrated and want you to take the cover off. We take great pride in making sure that I'm always presentable. This is presentable. Everywhere I go, everybody knows who I am and would agree, oh, that's the actor. Now, everybody else may not be able to do that. I had to force people to get used to my look. Right. There's no pushing back, pretending you look terrible. You look really great. Your nails are always done. You always have some new jewels on, right? Jewelry. It's very important for the look as finishing touches. You always have that nice pout. You always have the glasses. You're Model X. You always have that smile. It's Kelle Delon, new in Skin Ross Each other.